Alright, y'all, so let's get into a bunch of Roblox news and news surrounding Roblox, right? So let's get started with this. John Shadolsky, for people who don't know him, he's the same person who created Forsaken, right? John Shadolsky, I got banned on Roblox for content I created 15 years ago. Feels bad, man. Right. So, he got banned for a day, and I don't think y'all can really see the entire thing, but basically what it says is this right here. All you guys need to see is this right here. Offensive item, group ID, whatever, group name twitch.tv. And the reason was directing users off platform. Right. So let me take this off and let me explain what that entirely means, right? So what that means is basically 15 years ago he created an item, right? He probably didn't know any better, and I don't know how old the man is, but let's just say 15 years ago he was probably like what, maybe not 18, right? Maybe just past 18, right? Right, he was maybe 18 or younger, right? Right, he maybe was a kid, right? So he created an item, right? And he didn't know anything of the Roblox TOS, right? Right, and it was something like twitch.tv, right? And if you know Roblox, they won't let you do anything off platform unless it is on your profile. So what that means is it must be on your profile, and the item, or not the item, the link must be through your profile. Like if you go to your profile, I think it's like, I think you can like post your YouTube link, your X link, right, and your Twitch link. That's all you get, right? You can't type, you can't use the word Discord, you can't use the word YouTube, you can't use the word, what is it? You can't use Twitch, you can't use any of those words on the Roblox platform, because then you'll get hit with this, which is directing users off platform, right? Right. So yeah, very sad and very dumb. I'm pretty sure it was like an AI detection thing, but very dumb. Next up, Grow a Garden passes MM2, becoming the number 5 most visited game on Roblox. Right? So, this is the current list of all the most popular games. As you can see, you have MM2 at 21.5, right? So, the games that it is currently behind are Tower of Heck, Dot Me, and I actually do not know what other games there are, and that's in the top. So, if I actually go to a new window, and let me just go here, I can actually find out which ones have the most visits. So, if we just go to most popular top experiences, okay, so I'm pretty sure the only games that are actually above them are Adopt Me, May, are Tower of Heck, Adopt Me, Blocks Fruits probably, and then Brookhaven, yeah. And I think that would actually make a lot of sense as well, because if you go onto the, I mean, to fact check this, just go onto Roblox and search those following games. For example, Brookhaven, right? We search the game, right? And I'm doing this on a separate screen right now. Brookhaven, it has 69 billion views, right? Visits, right? Obviously, Grow Garden hasn't reached that, right? 69 billion visits for Grow Garden. Let's go Blocks Roots, for example, right? And let's see how much that has, right? Blocks Roots has 53 billion visits, right? That's a lot, right? And then you go to Adopt Me, right? And Adopt Me has, I believe, 40 billion visits, right? And then you go to Tower of Heck, which obviously is on screen there as well, right? But it has 25.9 billion, right? And then now you have Grow Garden, who just passed MM2 and is now at 21.6 billion, reaching into the top 10, not top 10, top 5, and I think has a shot to beat Tower of Heck, which I think is gonna be probably within a couple months, probably. And then it will probably be Adopt Me maybe somewhere later this year. Could be faster, depends, but it really depends, right? So I mean, Bloxers will be the biggest challenge, because they are like 30 billion. Bloxers and Brookhaven are like 30 billion, 30 to 40 billion above every other game. So that's gonna be the bigger challenge. But I think maybe within a year they could probably get there. And looking at the way they've been going so far, it probably might take less than a year. So who knows? But yeah, But yeah, there's Girl Garden for y'all, passing MM2, becoming the number 5 most visited game on Roblox. Next up, Preston has left big games. I mean, this is interesting. You have a follow up from Pet Simulator News, right? Preston is Big Games is no longer owned by Preston, right? And you can see Preston updated his bio on Twitter. 24, thanks for building my games previously built into games. Hi, I'm Preston. I founded Big Games. Now I make other things, right? And then all of the developers are no longer affiliated with the Big Games Twitter, right? And then you also have a couple other stuff, right? For example, Bloxroot's, I believe co-owner of Bloxroot's, My Game 43, did a little funny prank, changing his profile to CEO at Big Games. Obviously, it was a joke, right? And then you have Jamien, who released a statement about what's going on, right? And if we take a look at this, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Hoping this takes me there, right? Yeah. So here we got Jamie. He had like a full-on statement about what happened, right? All that, but and then you have all the other developers, right? Right, updating their bio, for example, previously at Build Into Games, which is Big Games, right? And then obviously My Game 42 did it as a joke, so he changed it later on, right? Right, developer Mitchell previously would Build Into Games, right? And yeah, you have all of these developers previously at Build Into Games, right? Big Games was not sold, so I'm guessing he probably left. He probably dipped out of it, right? Very interesting. I think it's gonna probably affect what is it, Pet Simulator in any Pet Simulator game going to the future, right? But yeah, Preston leaving Big Games, I think is I mean, wow. You have a Simo, wonder what he's up to, right? No, Preston from DJ Monopoly, co-host of what is it? Not only RB Battles but Terabyte Games. And then you have with all the money I spent on the game, you have Night Fox here, right? But yeah, very interesting. But other than all that, we have after 8 years, Fleeza Facility has a new beast ability, right? So this is following the game of this is basically the game for the facility right here. Right, for the facility, it is one of the most OG games on Roblox. One of my favorite games on Roblox when I first started playing it, right? And yeah, it has a brand new beast ability. After 8 years, they finally have a new beast ability. The new beast ability is Stalker. I actually have not tried it yet. I'm probably gonna make a video about it sometime soon, right? Right. I will probably try it soon, right? But yeah, after 8 years of the game being released, right? 8 years, we all had this thing where it had abilities and it said not available, right? Coming soon, right? All that stuff. 8 years later, we finally have a new one. We have Runner and then we have Stalker. Sneak up on your target, right? Right? I should probably test it, right? Yeah, Night Fox already made a video about it, right? And yeah, I'm probably gonna test it. But yeah, and I think this is correct. They should probably just like revamp the entire thing, right? I mean, they're not wrong, but yeah. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about all these news, right? Let me know what y'all think, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.